Every now and again you see characters, especially in anime and video games, that feel like they were designed just to become, like, you know, trending on Tumblr, if you get what I'm saying. And, hey Hawks, how you doing? From McFarlane's My Hero Academia 7-inch toy line, this is Hawks, and I hate to be a downer. This figure could and probably should have been a bit better. Taking a closer look, and I think Hawks has a really good head sculpt. I'm not big on the kind of side-eye just because that really kind of limits what you can do with him in terms of posing, but I still think it's fine. I think the expression, not what I would think of when it comes to Hawks. I would think more like a smirk or even just an outright grin. This kind of more detached, almost kind of disappointed look is really weird, but you know. The sculpt and detail on the wings are great until you see those ball joints, but, you know, that's just a reality of having posable wings. We'll get back to that. And then the suit looks great. I love the detail on the jacket. Decent, you know, way of incorporating the joints in a separate plastic color, which is a bit unfortunate. The legs are really bad, unfortunately. The diaper gets in the way. The knees are all the way down here and are super stiff to the point where it doesn't feel like they work sometimes, and the feet are so small that it's hard to actually hold anything up. Let's talk those wings. So the reason that there's ball joints are there is so that you can pose them, yeah? Well, you can't have them fully extended because they don't pose like that. And the way they are now, they're so heavy that they weigh the figure down. So you're having to constantly lean him forward or put him at a weird angle just to keep him standing. And this could have been solved if you just made the wings static, because that's basically what they are now, is static. All you can do is decide how far up or down you want them. So make them static, or make the feet a little bit bigger, and suddenly the figure is a lot more stable with a standing base. But I can understand that they would want to have as much articulation as they can, and I'm not going to really, like, you know, poo-poo on that. Let's come back to this head sculpt, though, right? For the most part, the McFarlane My Hero line, I've only praised it with the head sculpts. Well, with everything, really. I still love this line. I don't like this. It might be our only chance to get a articulated Hawks figure, you know, domestically. And it feels like this wasn't the way to go. Now, there is the amazing Yamaguchi Hawks coming out, sure, but that's also going to be nearly $200, only released in Japan, and, you know, it's not even in the same scale, so I don't feel like it should even be in this conversation. Also, you want to know what would be nice? A flight stand. You know, like you get with the DC figures McFarlane does. Why aren't we getting more flight stands with the My Hero figures? Only Uraraka got one, even though Hawks flies. We only get a few of these figures a year, and I expect more.